England. England. Thank you. It is 25,000 each, which is £1.25 to do the Devil's Tier. But she said as long as you stay in Lembongan, it's valid for that whole time.
Give it someone when we leave.
Yeah, maybe. Also, it's not follow the yellow brick road. It's follow the yellow brick line. Follow the yellow brick line. Follow, 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 follow the yellow brick line. So we can see from this point there are massive waves that are crashing, and there are some rope and barriers, so hopefully it doesn't pull you in. But yeah, they are pretty high. Big one, there's a strong one.
I have a very similar feeling to when I'm on a high ledge looking down upon certain death and from a quick jump, and that would definitely be the same thing. It's aptly named the Devil's Tears, the water spray, but also it's absolutely spectacular and it looks beautiful. The water is that opalescent turquoise again, but they do say the devil is he's a beautiful, suave man, but if you meet him, yeah, you're in trouble, and you would definitely meet your maker if you fell in there. That is crazy. And a little rainbow appears when that mist is sprayed up into the air. Yeah, it's I'm glad I did my experimentation with the ocean over on the other beach, and it was just a little trip, and almost lost the croc in there. Yeah, that is pretty awesome.
You have to be really careful here because it's obviously wet, but the rocks are quite rough, so not too smooth surfaces. Ugh. Strong that is. Yeah.
I don't know if they have named this bay, but I'm going to call it the Devil's Cauldron, and it can appear calm, still and placid for a number of minutes before a really powerful wave full of potential energy crashes up onto it and would surely drag you out if you had been foolish enough to venture down there. So powerful that even up here on a big wave we'll get absolutely soaked at this point, and you can see while it is quiet the water draining back off the rocks, which is the giveaway. Yeah, it's an impressive sight.
Just missed us, literally just missed us.
I was lucky that time.
Whew.
I have regressed away from the cliff edge and my heart rate has returned to normal, and it looks like a storm is brewing. The wave amplitude is definitely increasing, and I guess what thoughts does it bring to mind? Well, for me, maybe I have a morbid fascination with standing on the edge of oblivion and being able to have that choice, knowing that one day the choice won't be there and you will have to meet and greet the Grim Reaper and go on to that next place. It's not something that we really contemplate very much in the West, unless you're religiously inclined, I guess, and we're not. We're a society of atheists, and I guess for me that's why I have that morbid fascination with high places with no security, and I guess maybe a little glimpse of the future and what we all must pass as a rite of passage. So no real point to make other than it absolutely terrifies me, but at the same time it mesmerises me, and what a beautiful spot. It truly is a place where the devil lives, I guess.
The Devil's Tear, would I recommend it? Most certainly I would. It is very spectacular here along the cliff, just seeing the power of the water. And you know what it reminds me of? Laundry, washing up. And talking about laundry, the lady yesterday who was doing our laundry, she was like, she's going to drop it off at 12 o'clock, which is now. So I said to her, no, we are still out. Can you drop it off? Ask the hotel to pay you and I'll pay them back. And she said it was fine. So hopefully, look, another one crashing behind me. Look, it's coming. There we go. And she said it was fine, so hopefully the hotel will be fine with that. And honestly, these waves are absolute. That's a big one coming through here. See, I know it's pattern, but you have some daring people standing on the edge waiting to get splashed. So I think because of what happened in Dream Beach, me and Tim are staying definitely on this side, away from the rope. So the sun has come out. We are the men in black, Galaxy Defenders. That's all I know. No more lyrics. Looks like it's gonna rain. That is a very dark cloud. Oh, I feel it.
Here comes the rain.
Yeah. Let's walk a bit faster. Or is it the spray from the waves? This is a very smooth path compared to their normal roads. Let's sit over there facing, or let's have a look upstairs. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So Tim is saying far as possible from this point. Dude, you're in the danger zone,
Thank you. Oh, that's good.
Thank you. Right, I've gone for the merry-go-round. I've gone to the soto ayam, which
Oh, I'm
is the
going to get
soup.
involved in that.
No, you're not. You got your own stuff, and you've gone for a curry. All right.
And this came to about, what, a £5 each, I'd say?
Yeah, mine was about 100,000, so about £5.
So you pay a little bit of a premium to eat with the ocean view in a nice resort, but well worth it, I think.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what it tastes like.
But I did want that sort of view, but it's too windy, so that's why we've come inside.
Oh, that is spicy.
Is it spicy?
That is spicy.
We did say it. We said go spicy. Too spicy? Good spicy.
It is spicy. It's up there with anything I had in Thailand. And it is a little bit different how they create the spice here. It's the chopped chilies, and it's just punchy, so it's kind of different with each mouthful, but yeah, it's good. It's really good. It's kind of what I needed, I think. I've been missing my spice for a while now. So the midway review, and I think that this is one of the best meals I've had in Bali, to be honest. My curry, I think I'm going to call it a Balinese curry because it seems of that ilk, but I haven't been frightened, and yeah, it's great with the chili. I can feel my mouth tingling. And the mee goreng here, it's a great sweet option. It's got that peanutty satay with it as well, so that's great for Sarah. My rice came warm, and the soup,
Really tasty.
it's not too salty. It's lemongrassy, spring onion, some egg noodles, and it feels quite refreshing. What do you make of your sweet option?
Yeah, it's good. I kind of I prefer the noodles and the rice, but this is good. Not too oily. So I think this will protect me from the sun. And everything else. So that was a fun morning going to visit the Devil's Tear and Dream Beach, and I've actually really enjoyed walking. We decided not to take the scooter, and I'm glad we did because it's quite nice just to have a little walk through these little
And there's
villages.
that leaf blower. We thought we had escaped it.
There's always that leaf blower. But yeah, really nice, and it feels safe walking around here. Just don't go off the beaten track, basically.
Yeah, and just tuck into the sides because the roads are narrow and the tuk-tuks are relatively wide for the roads. But yeah, I think that was a great little adventure. I got put in my place by Dream Beach, and then I had adequate respect for the Devil's Tears, Devil's Breath maybe.
Devil's Breath. But yeah, definitely would recommend it. And it only cost us really 25,000 each, which is £1.25. So all in all, very good.
Hello.
Very pretty.
You are.
Hello. It's got a logo of a dunk behind it. But yeah, there's me talking about putting something through his nose. I've got something through my nose, but not like that.
You were silly enough to do it yourself out of choice though.
That was Jackie actually. The story goes, I met Jackie in the high street, bumped into her, and her nose was red, and I was like, what have you done to your nose? And she went, I got my nose pierced. And she was like, why don't you get one? And you know me, I'm a yes person. So I was like, okay. Next minute.
Ah, so it was Jackie leading you astray, was it?
Yeah, but I don't mind it. I like it. No, keep going straight. So Google Maps is still trying to get me to go down here with Mr. Yappy Dog. But yeah, no, we've learned from our mistake and we stay on the main road.
And every hotel I go past seems to have an effigy of Ganesh, so I don't know whether that's their local deity or not, or they just all chose him around here.
Let's see if our laundry's arrived.
Hello, little doggy.
Did they bring?
Hello. And a little sniff.
Yeah, did someone drop off some laundry? Oh, apparently you said pay later, so that's nice. Hello. That was kind of like the yappy dog, maybe a little bit bigger, but it was like that sort of breed. Oh, it's cute. Hello.
Yeah, nice to meet one that doesn't want to bite me.
Hello. Oh, you cute. There you go. It looks very good. Looks ironed. But let's take it out and see. All right, laundry, Nusa Lembongan. Let's see. It smells fresh as soon as you open it. It was more expensive, but it's ironed. Yeah, it smells good. And she's folded it well. Ooh, Kuta on Nusa Lembongan. I'm not too sure. I think you're in Thai. Oh, you feel left out.
Is it just the 2 dogs you have?
Yeah?
Is it just 2 dogs?
Yes, we had 3, but another one already died
Oh no.
because I'm sick.
Okay. These ones are very cute. Thank you.
The twins of Teddy.
They're twins. Oh, okay, yeah.
She has the twins.
Hello. Hello. Oh, you're chilling.
So I have just been introduced to the 2 little dogs and they seem to like me at the minute, but whether that changes when I come back I
They're
don't know.
very cute. We are back on Mushroom Beach and Tim has gone for a little stroll on the rocks. The waves are a little bit more chilled here, so he is safe. And I am finding some shade because pretty much the whole of this beach is in the sun, because obviously you have the sunset. So there's about 5% which is in shade, which I need to, because as you can see with my skin, or it's like multicolored. I tan quickly, so all the skin that's not affected, it tans up and everything else stays the same. So yeah, I need to keep out the sun. But yeah, it's a nice day, mild day, and the receptionist also was really kind, because tomorrow morning we're getting picked up super early, about 7:15, to go back to the mainland in Bali and go to the airport, because we're going to Jakarta, and breakfast starts at 7 o'clock. So she's going to do an early breakfast for us, so we can get our bellies filled before we jump on a plane. So that was really nice of her.
I am going to tread carefully as I have come out on what looks like a volcanic / coral shelf that juts out into the bay here at Mushroom Beach. And from talking to our hotel owner, she says that this is one of the few beaches that you can swim on, which is why there are so many people here, I guess. But looking at the rocks on the side, I reckon it can get quite wavy here at points too. It does look relatively protected, and whether that's a man-made little barrier just there. But apparently over at the Devil's Tears, she informed me after Sarah decided to show her me getting absolutely taken out by the wave and all having a good laugh at my expense, that not so long ago a few Chinese tourists got too close and they were swept in and they were smashed up against the rocks and they were a bloody mess, and obviously they drowned, and that's the reason for the rope and cording. And she says it hasn't happened too often, but yeah, people do get swept into there. So yeah, you need to respect the ocean. And yeah, I think I'm safe here though, but I am keeping an eye on the wave. When I see a big one, I'm going to start to retreat, I think. So he is a brave little chap, and it's not because of what he might find swimming in those pools, but recessed into all of the little nooks and crannies of this, I think it might be coral shelf, there are urchins, and they are ready to pop up when the water comes back in. So you definitely wouldn't want to be walking along this once it's covered with water, and it's quite slippery because of the seaweed. But yeah, I wonder how long those fish are going to be trapped in that pool, and whether they'll make it back out and join their brethren out in the sea.
Look at this dog.
Do you think he made it himself, or do you think he's drunk?
And this might be our final sunset on a beach for a while, and it's our last day here in Bali. And what's our thoughts? Bali, I've really enjoyed it here. It's been amazing to be part of a Bali wedding as well, and being a bridesmaid at it. The venue was amazing, really, really beautiful, just as I would think a Bali wedding would be, and more. Yeah, it's got some really cute elements to it. Traffic is crazy busy, but I really, really loved when we were up to Tagalalang. Tagalalang.
Ooh, I don't know.
Up in the forest. Insert here. That was really lovely, and it was so nice to drive around there. Coming to this island, Nusa Lembongan, it's been nice as well. Going to see the Devil's Tear and having a walk there and having a little drive around on the scooter. A bit more rough on this island. It's probably why we didn't do scooters today, to give us a little break. But yeah, I've enjoyed it. You?
Yeah, I think Bali has been full of surprises. So it's one of those destinations where you possibly have a lot of preconceived ideas, and for sure I can see why people come here. But for me, perhaps that's part of the problem. And to be fair, we've stuck on the tourist trail. We haven't really ventured too deep in, and maybe this is a realization that I'm having, that really to truly experience and find what I'm looking for, we're going to have to go off the beaten track to find those deserted beaches, and prepared to be more uncomfortable, I guess, because you have all the comforts here. But it is great, and like I say, I think it's well worth a visit. And for me too, I think up north of Ubud in Tagalalang, and yeah, it's bad, sorry.
Tagalalang.
I think we're just guessing now. Yeah, I thought that was really, really good, and I kind of connected with that place, and I would happily go and stay there again. Whether I'll come back to Bali, I don't know. I'm never sure these days. So I'll treat it like I'm saying goodbye this evening and watch one last beautiful sunset, I guess.
Yeah, this is, I think we might be quite clear of clouds, so we might get a perfect sunset.
We may do, and my last little thought on Bali is, yeah, the plastic. It's crazy. It is crazy. It's so sad, but you're amazing and I love you anyway.
Yeah. You know what? One thing, I do love all the sort of like little, he's having his bintang. I really enjoy,
My rebranded Heineken.